Bonjour, comment ça va?
Ça va? Bien bon.
Bien bon? Welcome, 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 everybody. We already have some chats going on. I love it, love it, love it. Jen, anything new in the quilting world this week?
Yes, I started that double knit quilt that I did not want to do that you recommended I do not do. And
Oh, yeah.
it's going so well. I bought a stretch needle for it and thin batting, and it is going extremely well. I'm almost finished with it, and it was really big, but I can't complain. It skips every now and then, but nothing major. So I would
Okay,
probably.
so it is because I looked at it when I was at the shop this week. Polyester, pretty thick knit fabric,
Very
piece
thick.
squares, but it's pretty. It's like retro. It's very 70s.
I appreciate it a lot more now that I'm quilting it because I get to look at the material each piece. So it looks like a 3.5 inch square. Those, it's all little squares, and so it's easy to quilt. I just square each little square. Try not to go over
I
the
was gonna
not to go
I
over
was gonna ask the
the
pattern.
yes, little squares, and it's where the seams are. It kind of shows on the back, because it's so bulky where all the seams are. But I think they'll be very happy with it.
So you're going like stitch on the side of the ditch inside each square?
Yeah, and then I have to go over the seams, but I try not to quilt on them. I just go over the seam and then stitch in the little square and then go to the next one. It's going
I
well.
am so I am so proud of you
Thank you.
that you are not doing the meander stitch.
Oh, but I am. In each little square. Well, what else could I have done? I thought about it, but I know the meandering so well.
So in my head, you were doing squares and then
No,
going
no,
to
no,
the
no.
next square.
Oh, I could have.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, but
I take
I
it back.
mean,
I take it back.
okay. But it's so big. It would have been so time consuming. I'm just trying to get it done, and I didn't charge her a whole lot to do it. So
Yeah.
that's always in my consideration.
Hello, hello,
Judy,
everybody. Sherry and
Judy.
Judy. Judy likes the meander.
Yes, I was going to mention that. It's the only
Um,
thing I know.
and
So I
you
keep.
you do it really well. Like
Thank you.
it looks good.
Yeah.
So I no I'm not downing on the meander stitch.
And so every person that comes to pick up their quilt, they say, "Oh, I love that pattern." Like they don't know that I've done it, 100 times, maybe
Well, that's
50.
good.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
But I do have. It is my goal to learn another stitch, another design one day.
I have been doing a lot of free motion, sort of following the pattern of the quilt, trying to stitch in the ditch, trying to learn ruler work, doing straight lines, and I'm gonna pull out this quilt that I did today so I can show y'all what a newbie I am.
I would like to learn ruler stitching too. I think I could do that. Of course, they make it look so easy, when they're trying to
They
sew.
make it look like it's nothing. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, my ruler is sliding everywhere.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah. I don't know that I have the right foot on though. I might need to change my foot. I thought
yeah,
I had the
Judy.
right one on.
Judy uses meandering when she wants to get it done, but that's always my goal too, just to get it done, get paid, move on.
Yeah. Jennifer and I have had this conversation many times about we quilt because we like to quilt, not because we want to get it done and move on to the next quilt. Stop and smell the roses, smell the thread.
I know, and I agree with you. Amber always says, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Yes. But
Whatever.
yeah, yeah. I'm not there yet.
No, I think you are. You are.
Okay.
Um, I have something to share. I have a few things to share. Um, I don't I made a little short video, but I don't know that I'm gonna put it out, but it was kind of funny. As usual, Dwayne, my husband, says, "You got something in the mail. It looks like a book." I was like, "I didn't order a book." Oh, and then I was like, "Oh, wait, I did order a book, but I don't remember what I ordered." So as I was opening it, I remembered that I was watching one of my favorite little quilters. What's his name? With the mustache, Dave's Craft Room. I was watching Dave, and he was making some quilts, and I was like, "Ooh, I'd really love to have that book that he's making them from." And I talked myself out of it because I don't need another quilting book. But then the very next day, I got an email saying, "Hey, look, check this book out." And it was the same book. And it's something I wanted. Does this story sound familiar? Like I feel like it's the same story every time. So I bought it and it came in this week and I am so excited. The quilting in the national parks.
Oh, nice.
So I have been to, there are 20 national parks represented here, and I think I've been to 10 out of the 20 that are in the book. Because I used to, in my tour guiding days, we'd go from national park to national park. Um, so I decided I'm going to make one for my friend Melissa.
Perfect.
Right. So she and I lived together. We were roommates in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is just south of the Grand Canyon. And we hiked the Grand Canyon together. We lived in Flagstaff. It was a big part of our friendship was the Grand Canyon. But also we used to go backpacking in Zion National Park in southern Utah. So now I have a dilemma. Do I make her the Grand Canyon quilt or the Zion quilt?
Oh,
Jennifer,
do you remember when you made the quilt with half LSU and half UL?
did I make it? I just drew up a pattern. I didn't actually do it.
Oh, oh. Well, you could do that. You could do both.
Oh, I don't know. They're so pretty. I would hate to disrupt them. So I'm going to show you guys I'll show you both. I might, so the Grand Canyon one is really pretty.
Oh, yes.
And it is a full size quilt. Oh, it's a throw. And then I think Zion is also a throw. But like I have wonderful memories. And then we also went to when we were in Colorado with you, we went to that other Rocky Mountain National Park.
Estes, what is it? What is it?
Estes Park.
Estes Park.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I went to Joshua Tree with her. I'm looking for the other one, the Zion.
Yeah, Judy, I was thinking about that too. Judy said do one on the front and one on the back, two-sided.
Ooh, y'all. Actually, I could. They're kind of all the same colors. They're
That's
similar.
yeah. That would be. I think you could do that. That would be a good back.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of that. I don't like too because it gets too stretchy. But these are pretty good sized chunks. It's not like they're tiny little pieces that'll
Right,
go and stretch.
right, right. That's doable.
And one is a baby size and the other one is a throw. So anyway, so I will make a decision on that. Um, whenever I see her next, I would like to give it to her. We've been trying to get together for a while.
Do
She's
you
in
have a?
Atlanta this weekend.
Oh, is she? Um,
Yeah.
do you have a bookcase to put all your quilting books on?
Yes. As a matter of fact, the bookcase that my father built for me that has it has slats for what do you call those things?
Templates?
Bolts of fabric.
Oh, bolts.
And then up yeah, above that I it has book space for books. I have a I think my 99 also an old singer 99 might be in that space, but it could be books. So the other thing we have going on is that I have to deliver some quilts for a museum exhibit tomorrow.
Did you finish the right quilt? Well, I mean, wall hanging.
I'm putting on I have the binding. I actually have binding to do on 3 wall hangings tonight.
Oh my goodness! I wish I could be there and help you.
Well, they're small, so it'll be easy. Well, you did half of one. So let's talk about the right quilt. So I think I was working on it last week, right? So if you were with us last week, you may have seen that I was working on the building. I don't even remember what I was doing, but
You.
so I finished.
I remember you talking about the paint or the ink thing to
Yeah.
outline it.
So let me.
I
Yeah,
love.
I actually have
I
put
love the
the picture
quilting.
up. It So I did some clouds, computer clouds. I had to mask out the building so that the clouds didn't go over the building. So that was fun. Um, it went really well. And then I did some ruler work here ish. So straight lines. So because the building is made out of tin. So there's, what do you call corrugated tin? Hey Lisa. Um, so I took some Derwent ink tints and painted on it these little lines. Um, Also kind of made it look kind of dirty. So the top has clouds, the bottom has these just little lines. The name of the quilting pattern is Calm Waters, but I wanted it just to be different and it kind of just give it a different shape. So the quilting at the top is different from the bottom. And then in the building, and this is kind of the square that I was talking about, Jen, can you see how I just did the squares?
Yeah, it looks good.
Not very neatly though.
No, but it really gives the impression of the building because that's how it is.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, you did a great job on it. I mean, people will be so excited to see it. The people in that community, they will love it.
Yeah. Oh, Lisa, take care of yourself. No worries.
Oh, I
Um,
hate a sinus headache.
I know that's the worst.
It is.
So anyway, so I'm super excited. And then I did the top is the clouds are in blue, the bottom is in green. This is all in gray and black. And then Mom, you're gonna like this. The back is just this gray, but look.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So the bees, there's also a lady who Jennifer knows who sells honey,
Well,
who
she
has
was
a
my classmate. She was in my class in high school. She was a retired school teacher, and she started this business as soon as she retired a few years ago, and um, has a bee business. They make honey from bees. Her and her husband, and she's won national awards with some of them. She's got different flavors.
it's
We're,
good.
we're close. Yeah.
I love the creamed honey with pecans in it. Man, that's good stuff.
So,
In
and
fact,
she
I need
lives in
another
Wright.
drawer.
She lives in
If
Wright.
she lives,
Yes.
yes. So this town, if you lived in Wright, you'd be home now. This sign has been on this building for at least 50 years.
Yeah. At least.
I mean, my whole life. So, yeah, so I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I'm gonna finish it up, and it's going to the museum exhibit tomorrow.
I'll have to
Um,
text Timmy and let her know.
yeah,
Timmy Melanson. Right
and then
Honey.
this,
That's her product name, and we forgot to mention that. Right Honey.
yeah, right, honey. So this little egret. Oh, and I looked up the difference between egrets and cranes. So when we were driving around, so this is just an egret, a solo egret. Were these done? These weren't done last week, were they? Have I shown y'all these before?
I don't think so.
And then this one, also an egret. I think I made them too long though. See, I have half the binding is on here. I just need to finish it. Jennifer did that for me. So the difference between an egret and a crane is they're two different birds, but there are different types of herons, which is an egret, same thing. An egret is a type of heron, and so the big birds that we were looking at. Hey Zaza,
Yeah.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
I was just wondering where
So
Zaza was. Hey.
So the egrets with the long necks, the really big ones, are the great blue herons. They're just a bigger version of an egret. And so yeah, they have all different types of birds. So like if you say a duck, well there's a teal, there's a mallard, there's a this, there's a same thing with herons and egrets. So the big ones are also egrets with the super long necks.
And they're plentiful down here in the
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
marshes. They're all over in the crawfish fields.
For sure. So I am adding the binding to my right rice dryer, and hopefully, so I've set it up where I have my camera pointing down, so you guys will be able to watch me. So I see sometimes I don't have my stuff together and you can't see it. Now
The
you get
rice
to see
dryer.
it.
Growing up here in this little town, we had a rice dryer on First Street on the main highway, and when they were cutting rice, the rice trucks would line up on the road to dump the rice into the dryers, and so that was closed years ago. But a few months ago, someone bought the dryer and it's operating again. So, and they're cutting rice right now. So we're seeing not like it used to be where there were long lines of rice trucks, but at least it's operating. And it's a big, like 3 or 4 story building. So it's
It's
nice to see
huge.
the lights on, again and activity again.
Yeah. And yes, Zaza, I have been doing my homework. Well, because I didn't want to, because I knew it was going to be in the museum and they were going to do a write up, and I didn't want to have it wrong. Because you know
Some
those old people, they're gonna point it out if you do it wrong. Old people, as in anybody that knows more than me. So I, so is 2.5 the standard for binding?
I think so, but I have seen them a wee bit smaller and a little bit bigger too. I only
Um,
do 2.5.
I was doing 2.25. Like I was just taking a quarter off um recently, and then this one I did 2.5 because it's been a while since I have done my own binding.
Why did you do 2 1/4?
Um, because the way that my foot is, yeah, see, Sherry, 2.25. The way that my foot is, I always have too much. And I could adjust where my like the edge of it is. Like I could just move the needle, I guess, but it's easier to keep the consistency where I know it goes to the edge of the foot.
Oh, here, Mary does a 3 inch.
A
That's
three
interesting.
inch. Okay, Mary, we need more details. So you do 3 inches, fold it in half.
We do worry about those police.
The binding police. Now, hey, this weekend we were at mom's shop and her cousin Annette, who used to do all of our quilting, stopped by. And so we were just talking and she was giving us pointers and stuff and just really sweet. And she said, we were talking about binding, and I said, oh, I hate to do binding. And I said something about mine kind of goes off sometimes, and I just put it back. Jennifer said, oh, that she rips it and starts over to make sure that it's always exactly on. I said, it's good enough. Did you see how she looked at me?
I didn't. No,
She was judging me.
no, no. She doesn't even do her own binding.
Oh, really?
Our cousin Joan does her binding, just like I do yours sometimes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was not offended at all, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, well, good enough. I was like, it doesn't stay off for long because you can tell as soon as you go off the binding, I can hear it that
I
it's
think
different.
I think she tends to, sew in your style mostly because she'll get it done. She gets things done. She has two machines going at one time most of the time.
So Jennifer was being very polite when she just said that she does it, what did you say, in my style? Meaning she wings it.
Yes. And she's been doing it a long time, but she gets a lot done.
Okay, so I think it's not a secret that I'm really good at starting projects and not as much as finishing projects. I have lots of really good ideas, and then I'll go on this binge of making a bunch of things and then go on a different binge. So I was on the phone with my FaceTiming my daughter-in-law and my grandson and my son, and we were talking about crafting because she makes jewelry and they just moved and she hasn't started working yet, so she's doing craft shows and selling her jewelry. And I said, oh, I'm sending y'all something. She said, is it my quill?
Mm,
I said,
mm,
girl, let
mm.
me introduce myself. I have the pattern, I have the fabric, I know what I'm gonna do. I mean, that is like,
Well, that's the biggest thing for me. Just like when I finish a project, I'm like, I don't know what to do next. And it's not that I don't have anything to do. It's just I don't know what to do next. So if you have that, you know what you're going to do next. That's a big deal.
oh, I know 20 projects ahead what I'm doing.
Oh,
Like
not
once I
me.
started, if I get bored with it, moving on.
Oh, I'll
Hey,
get held
Martha.
up. I get held up doing that.
Oh no, I don't want to finish stuff. I just want like if I start it and I don't like it, moving on.
Wouldn't it be awesome just to finish all the projects we have started?
No, because I didn't like doing them. That's why I didn't finish them.
Well, it's not
Like
that
if
I don't
it's
like.
fun and engaging, like I did this in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's small and it's like applique, but
Well, and you had a goal too. You needed to finish it for the show. That helped.
true, true. Yeah. I just don't think I mean, I'm gonna piece more quilts at some point in my life, but
Well, you can never say never. You never know.
not I'm not it's not fun right now.
Yeah.
As
That
Zaza
need,
said last week, I'm in the applique phase.
there you go.
I think it was Zaza or
Yeah.
somebody said they had a bunch of pieces because they were in their phase.
I wish I had brought my completed project, the purse, because I've been wanting to make a purse like that for years. with a wooden handle. It was so simple, just a lining and just gather the top up and put the little wooden handle on it, like a granny purse.
So cute. I wanted to tell you to bring it, and I totally forgot.
I was going to, and I left it at the shop. But I have
So I would
several.
not be interested.
I have several cut out, and I have the handles. So let's see if I do complete
I
another one.
love those little bamboo handles.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
You prefer those to the wooden ones, the others?
I don't know. They're both so cute. All right, I'm gonna be fully transparent here, and I'm about to turn on my Janome cam.
Yes, Mary. I hate when I get that feeling of starting to get burnt out on something, and I just don't want to go there. We have to be careful not burning out too.
I think that's why I get bored with them. We're in Louisiana. I'm trying really hard not to say South Louisiana, but I just said it. Sheila pointed out that when people from South Louisiana, when you ask them where they're from, they say South Louisiana. But people who are from not South Louisiana just say they're from Louisiana. And
Even
I'm like,
central Louisiana, they won't say South or central. They'll just say Louisiana. I
yeah,
think because we're very different
we are very different. A
culturally.
southern, like, yeah, it is very different down here.
Hey,
But even
Mary.
New Orleans is different.
Yeah.
Like if you're from New Orleans, you don't say Louisiana. You say you're from New Orleans. Georgia.
I love the midnight train to Georgia. Judy, I did not know you were in Georgia. I assumed Judy was in Louisiana.
Right? Caesar Herbert or Hebert. Or do you
Hebert.
you don't pronounce it Bear, I don't think, Judy. There's another quilter from the East Coast somewhere. I don't remember where she's from. Christina Hebert. She does not pronounce it Bear. Okay, Mary, let me ask you a question. All right, this is just for everybody. So I'm making a video for a quilting online quilting thing summit, the quilted summit. I'll just say it. The very beginning of the video, yeah, yeah, okay, Judy.
We do that
Hebert.
too. Yeah.
Um,
My last name is David, and I'll say David.
well, it's confusing to people.
Yeah.
So, the beginning of the video, I am telling a story about how I was inspired to make a quilt. And when I tell the story, my Cajun French accent comes out of my mouth and I really can't control it. I recorded the video, me telling the story, no less than 10 times. And every time I tell the story, I start talking like that because that's how we talk down here. I don't know if y'all know, but that's how we talk. Like it's
I think
very
they may
different
have
than how I
noticed.
talk.
They may have noticed.
But I'm laying it on thick and I'm not even trying to do it. It's just when I'm telling the story, y'all, is coming out. Like if you've ever watched the Swamp People, that's how I'm sounding in the video. And so I kept it and I put at the bottom like, something about a Cajun accent. But I had Jennifer watch it to see if it's too over the top or not, or if I should keep it in.
Wow.
She thought I should
How could
keep it
I
in.
judge? How could I be a judge? I used to tell, when I was traveling a lot, and people would say, "Well, what, you don't have that really thick Cajun accent." I said, "Oh, you should hear me when I get together with my sisters. Oh my God, it just comes out, and then we start talking
Yeah.
really fast and talking all at once." and the brother-in-laws can't keep up. And they want us to slow down, and we can't.
It's funny, you can have like 4 different conversations going across the table and follow all of them.
Yeah.
See, Zaza, I can't watch NCIS New Orleans.
Oh, I like it. I
Do
watch
you?
it. I like it because of this, because it's in New Orleans. I love to see the different
How are the
areas.
or would you say that those are because New Orleans is very different than where we are. The accents there don't they don't sound a lot like we do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my husband has been in Louisiana for 20 something years and he still talks like he's from Texas until he gets together with his siblings. And I'm like, it's so much thicker. And they say he sounds like a Cajun and I'm like, no, he doesn't. Sheila, we was just talking about you.
Poor Dwayne and Amber, you're always imitating him. Does he not get offended?
No, and he's the best husband. That's why I can pick on him.
That's good.
Am I shaking too much?
I don't think so. Are you sewing?
Okay.
Okay, I see.
You know, I'm not good at sewing and doing this at the same time, talking. Okay, now let me ask. When y'all get to the corner, show of hands, do you turn it and stitch up to the end? I saw people do that. They act like that's what I've been supposed to be doing the whole time.
What? Say it again.
So, so you're
Uh-huh.
sewing along. When you get to the corner, you stop a quarter of an inch and then sew on the diagonal to the corner.
Oh, I do not. Is that
Judy
a trick?
does.
Is that a trick? Does it work? Do you need to do it? No, I don't think so.
I never did it. I would usually just stop, but then I was watching some videos and the people on the videos were doing it. Like I saw multiple people do it.
Ah,
So I thought, oh, maybe I'm supposed to be doing that.
hmm. Is it necessary?
Yeah, diagonal sew off the edge.
It's probably better.
So I do it now because I don't want the binding police to come get me.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a whirl.
Give it the old college try. This fabric on the back is very soft. It's not like quilting cotton.
I think that's true, Sheila, about the New Orleans, the Italians in New Orleans.
Hmm. Have you ever heard the lady? There's an accent lady who talks about like she'll switch from one accent to the other and talks about the progression of how it goes from French like to English with a Cajun accent. It's like really cool.
On YouTube?
Yes. She's a linguist.
Oh, is she from France? Is that the one that does the videos about?
No, this lady is like a professor, PhD professor, like at Tulane or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of the things we say don't make sense to people, but they're French interpretations, which is like opposite or backwards from English, but we translate it literally I wish I could think of a phrase that.
We'll put me at the end of something. Like, I don't know about that me. That's a French thing. Moi. Je connais pas moi. So in Cajun French, Jen, if you were to ask someone if they speak French, so like I go to all these people and I say like the elderly people that I work with through hospice and I ask them if they speak French, how would you say that en français?
Tu parles français?
Well, and that's what I ask them, and they look at me like I grew a third head. That's why I was wondering if there was a different way to say it.
Well, there probably is.
Because they look at me like, and then I have to say, "You speak French?" Mais yeah.
You'll need to go to some of those French tables. They're popping up all over. Every little town has them now. We even have them here.
I know. I really need to do that.
You don't have time, actually. What a silly thing to say.
Oh shit! You know what? I had my stitch length way too small. I'm like, I don't know why it's not going. What stitch length do y'all use? Zaza, tu parles français? So parlez-vous en français is the very formal. Parlez-vous. Tu is like, hey, you,
You, yeah. Hey, you, yeah.
you.
No, she said no.
No. Sometimes when I hear people speaking Spanish, I want to respond in French. Or if I hear them speaking French, I want to say something in the opposite. I hear Spanish, I want to speak French. I hear French, I want to speak Spanish. Like I'll say "sí" when I mean "we," and I'm not fluent in either language, so it's not even like. Does anybody like to do binding? Let's take a poll.
I do.
This is not fun. Oh, and also I used 2 layers of batting to give it more fluff, and so it's very thick.
Ah, well, that makes the clouds look puffy. That's a that was a good idea.
I've been putting 2 layers of batting in all my wall hangings lately. Um, just kind of experimenting on how it makes it look.
A lot of quilters do like to do binding, and many like to do the hand stitching, the binding, and I do too. But now that Amber keeps me busy, it's just so much faster doing it on the machine. But I really like doing hand stitching.
I really don't mind doing binding on these small ones because they're manageable. On like a big quilt, my room is so small and cluttered that I can't tolerate it. Like I get aggravated and angry of poor coping mechanisms. Uh-oh, I messed this one up.
Are you staying on track? Look,
Um,
did I tell
it'll
you that I can hear it clanking when it's in the in the ditch? That's when I know I'm on track.
well, I'm doing on the back, so I haven't flipped it yet.
Oh,
When I
okay.
flip, that's when we're gonna hear it.
Test the clicking.
And everybody starts on the back, right? Am I doing this right?
Mm-hmm. That took me quite a while to get used to doing it the opposite when I started doing it on the machine.
Well, even when you did it by hand, you would machine stitch one side and then
Hand
hand
stitch
stitch
to
the
the
rest. Yeah.
back, yeah.
Hey, Deb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am working on the binding of a cute little quilt that I made. A wall hanging. Oh, I think I'm gonna put hanging tabs on this one too. I don't usually put tabs on my wall hangings, but I think I'm gonna put them on this one.
Why?
I don't know. I've been feeling kind of guilty about not having them.
I just don't know if people would use them.
What's that?
I don't know if people would use them. Maybe we should
But they'll
start
be
that.
there in case they want.
Yeah. It's just an extra step.
Well, and I do give people those little tabs to hang them with.
The
Um,
clips.
when I sell them, yeah, the clips. And I should probably have a walking foot on right now because this fabric is kind of stretchy. Oh, Zaza, you're feeling like the top of an ice cream? That's what they said initially that emoji was supposed to represent. Let's see. See, I'm not staying in as far as I should. I'm gonna have too much. A dipped cone. Ooh, yum.
That would be good.
I dropped my phone.
Oh, oh.
Y'all almost got a glimpse of my leg. Let's see if I can put it back. I don't know what y'all seeing now. Let's test it out. See if you're seeing what you're supposed to see. There you go.
Good angle.
We do like our chocolate ice cream in these parts, Zaza. Okay, the other thing is I always would iron. So after I finish the back, I would iron it down. The binding. Do you guys iron the binding down?
I do.
I saw somewhere somebody said they don't iron it, and I was like, why would you not iron it? I think I want to iron everything.
I just think it makes it
Just,
easier to sew if it's ironed.
yeah. Um,
Especially if you push the edges forward to iron because sometimes it folds over, it folds back.
so I don't think that Deb was on when we asked about the corners. Deb, whenever you sew the corner, do you do a diagonal right at the end? Inquiring minds need to know. And I noticed also, Jen, that you pin your binding strips to the quilt.
Not really.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw you do that this weekend.
No, everybody's clipping these days. Shelly left a big box of clips, so I just started using them, and I really like them.
I love my quilts. They're only good for certain things. There's some things you can't use them for.
Right?
When I first started using them, I was using them for the wrong things. And I was like, they don't even work. They don't stay on. But then, like, as I adjusted what I use them for, like, for the right projects, oh my God, they're like, it's perfect.
Do you have different sizes?
I think so.
No.
I've only ever seen one size.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I didn't want to show it last week, but I had it. So blessed by Jess. If you watched our Christmas special that we had with Sean, the guy who sews So Blessed by Jess, Amanda from Stitch. Oh, I can't remember Amanda's. And True Blue Quilts. There's five of us and we did like this exchange. And So Blessed by Jess picked my name and she sent me this little pouch.
Oh, look how
And
cute.
I know, immediately I was like, "Oh my God, do you know how much I love, like, did I tell you I like sea turtles?" And she's like, "It just felt like you." I was like,
It's
"That is the sweetest."
I thought you had material like that even. I think you do.
No, I
No.
have some turtle fabric, but not this one. But I
I
absolutely
think I
love
do.
it.
It is
Yes,
so cute.
it's she made it for me. It's a little zipper pouch, and she put some clips in it for me. It was the best little Christmas in July gift ever.
Is it quilted?
Yes,
Oh, nice. I love it.
yes, it's awesome. She did a great
Wow.
job.
And what did you send? Did you have to give a gift?
Yes, so I picked Andy from True Blue Quilts and I sent her, you know the box of quilt blocks cards. I don't know if you've seen those. Um so it's kind of like the book Encyclopedia of Quilted Blocks, but they're on cards.
Okay.
And so I bought her the Christmas version of those
Wow.
and sent her some charm squares. Yeah, really cute. In fact, I want to get the set of blocks. We can share them. I'll get it. I've been wanting them, so we can do that.
Where are
And
they from?
so blessed by Jess,
Where
who
are the
joins us sometimes. She does I guess a sew along she's been doing with the blocks. So if you go to her channel, there's some tutorials and stuff about the blocks. But yeah, love my little pouch, zippered pouch.
That's on my to-do list.
I really should. I know I said it already, but I really wish I had my walking foot on. I might put it on for the other.
Did the did it come with your machine or did you have to buy it extra?
It came with.
The walking foot.
What do you use as coasters? Oh, apparently my computer is unplugged at some point since I moved it. So excuse me while I plug that in. My my battery was low. Are you laughing because that was my accent that I was displaying there?
Yes, and it's a little scary, I'm afraid.
Okay, I had to really plug it in. Card builder block cards. Yes. So she got the Christmas version, and I don't know if she was acting or if she really liked them, but she looked like it was a good gift.
Well, I'm curious. I'll look it up.
Oh, for those of you, okay, so I asked Jen if I do this too much, but for those of you just joining, I bought the National Parks quilting book, and a compensating foot, is that what they call it?
Hmm.
I use a left compensating foot. I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah, that's I need to know about that because that might be helpful. Is it like a zipper foot but on just backwards?
I need it. Does it help with binding?
A left compensating foot. Hmm.
I might go to the fabric shop tomorrow and check it out.
What which fabric store?
A&A, which is where I bought my machine. Oop. Okay, so now we're getting to the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do it right because I'm doing it in front of everybody. Full transparency.
Ah, a compensating foot is designed so that the one side is higher than the other, so you can stitch right down the edge. I will look into that.
Oh,
I
is
learned
it
so
out?
much. It's hinged on the left. Oh my goodness. My life will become easier.
All right, y'all. Let's see. So I'm going to do it live. Let's see if I can tell you how I do my binding. So
Do you remember?
any newbies out there, don't look. I'm just going to confuse you probably.
Do you know how I? Do you remember how I messed up Sunday? I forgot to cut it.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to cut
Okay.
it 2.5 inches.
So here's the end. Putting it down. I set my marker that I just took off so that it's on the edge and it comes here. So I know where to cut.
That's clever.
I saw it on a video.
Uh huh.
So I'm going to cut right on that line.
Thank you guys for explaining the compensating foot. I
So
always
now
learn
the fun
something.
part.
Okay, I'm sorry, Amber.
That's okay. This is very confusing.
I
I
know.
can't tell you how many times I get it all mixed up. So this edge down that way, this one like that. I think I'm finally like learning how to do it.
If you don't
Let's
stitch
see.
it, if you don't stitch so far, it makes it easier too to.
Yeah, I think because I wasn't paying attention.
I do that.
I'm
I'll
gonna
rip it.
I
I'll
don't
rip
always
it.
pin it, but I am right now because well, I don't have a pin. Yeah, normally I leave more space, but I'm getting all excited here.
This is very courageous of you to do it on video.
Well, I'm sure that not going to be perfect. Going to the museum. Look, you saw how off it was? Oh no, look,
Oh,
y'all can't
I
even
can't.
see.
I can't watch.
That's okay. Oh look, it actually needs to go the other way so I don't have to rip it.
Oh Lord.
You nervous, Jen?
Yes, I
Like
hate
when I was
changing.
in gymnastics as a child,
Oh, swimming was worse. The worst. I
because you were
always
bored.
that, but I would always get nervous when you perform. I was bored because it was so long between events. Might wait half a day for your next event, but when you were up there getting ready to start, I was very anxious.
And swimming,
Yes, always. I think most parents are.
I never could sit down when Lucas would play. Hey, Tasha, when Lucas would play sports, I couldn't sit down. I was always the mom in the back, like standing up behind all the other moms and dads.
Because you were anxious.
Yeah, not because I was worried about him. For the record, I did end up having to rip it because it's not going to lay flat. This is I love this seam ripper. Isn't it pretty?
It is.
So the binding did come out right. I just need to cut it. It's not twisted or folded. Yay.
That's very frustrating when that happens.
Well, I'm getting better. I think now I want to officially say that I know how to do it because rarely does it get twisted anymore. At least like I don't have to undo it. Like this right now, like the edge is not perfect, but it's gonna disappear because of the way it's done. It did bunch up.
It bunched. Did it bunch up?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it did, but not bad. Like you can't even see it actually. So for those of you joining us, I'm putting the binding on this quilt. Did you want to tell the story of the rice dryer?
Tell the story of what?
The rice dryer.
Yes, it was at one time when I was very young in the old days. It was a large, it
Back
was a,
in the 1900s.
I know that really is weird, huh? Um, it was a large rice dryer on a highway between our little town and another little town, and there was much activity there. A lot of rice farmers in that area, and it was um, very active while we were growing up. And then it closed. I don't know how long ago, maybe in the 80s or 90s, it closed. And they demolished most of it, but they left this little part of it, like probably a third or maybe a fourth of the building of what it was. And they have a sign on it that says, "If you lived in Wright, which is the small community that the
It's
dryer
not
is
even a
in,
town. It's just
it's just a few families that live in the community, and but they kept the sign on the building. If you lived in Wright, you'd be home now."
and it's a landmark.
Yes.
Okay, so What's the penalty of not sewing on the proper line? Like if I sew behind the stitch line, what's the penalty from the binding police? Because I can tell it's not loud. I know I'm not doing it right, but you can't see the thread on this fabric, and doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop when I get to the corner and we can look, and y'all can tell me.
Judy, I'm not sure how the rice is dried. I know there are large bins, like there's circular bins, and they'll put the rice in those bins, and then they have a drying process. That's a good question.
So I think there's augers at the bottom, and there's big fans, and they're just moving the rice with with the fans, and it dries. So it looks like a grain silo.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the word for that. Yeah, it is a grain silo.
Yeah. I mean, I guess wheat would be dried the same way, huh?
I would think so.
I would like to also make a quilt of the rice silos that are all over the countryside here, but they're a little bit harder because they're round. Every time I look at them, my brain goes into like geometry math mode about how would you do that?
Okay, did you just read the penalty for
Yeah,
going off track?
quilter outlaw. I need a shirt.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's after hours. They've already quit. The other little tip thing that I have learned is when you get to the edge, and I know it's not clear because it's my phone, but when you get to the edge right here, um, I've learned how to tuck the bottom one on under the one that's coming this way, so that when you turn it, it's already stitched down.
That's a good thing.
I'm in good company.
So you set that up, the question for the right answer.
What
So
about
what if
the
there is a penalty?
is there a penalty?
Well, you know the answer to that.
The answer
Clever.
is I don't care.
That's
I was
right.
willing to take whatever the penalty was, to be honest with you. I was just gonna take it, pay the fine, do my time.
No, the penalty should be rip and do it again.
Oh yeah, it's definitely in the I don't care club. Oh, absolutely. I need to send that to Jess. Oh, yes. Rita, we need a quilter outlaw.
That's funny.
Bye, Melissa. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to give a like, thumbs up. I really do. In fact, I this week I was thinking we need to get shirts to wear not just when we do these lives, but also when we go to markets and stuff. Quilting shirts. There's a lot of really fun quilting shirts out there. I know I've
Let
asked Andy where she gets hers, and she told me. I just haven't gone shopping yet.
let's do it.
So the other thing I did this week, Jen, is I put some of our downloads, two of them, on Etsy just to see what happens. Instead of just our website.
Are you clicking?
Jennifer,
Okay.
don't make me. I know where you live. Now it is.
I'm just curious. Just
No,
saying.
that's why I asked about the police because I'm definitely not on the line.
Oh, oh dear.
But you hear how loud it is?
I don't hear it.
Can you hear it?
No.
I know it's on there because it's super loud.
Yeah, I do hear it now. Will these be for sale at the show?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I'll have to text Timmy and tell her to take a look.
I haven't decided how much I'm going to sell this one for. If Timmy wants it, I'll probably give her a discount, but if anybody else wants it, it'll be a different price. But if it has to go through the museum, I might not be able to give a discount to her. If it's still available at the end of the exhibit, I will give her a discount. Or I'll make her another one with honeybees on it.
Yeah.
Now that I already have I have the pattern.
We are cheeky monkeys, Zaza.
Well, you're looking at my bum. You remember that from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
So a friend of mine in college, Sean and I, that was like our favorite thing always to say. What are you looking at my bum? And now he's an artist and he sells his paintings and stuff in Houston. And so I always want to go visit him, and I haven't been there to see him in forever.
Does he have a studio?
No, I think he does it kind of like we do. Like
Uh huh.
he works. I don't know what kind of work he does, but it's his side hustle.
So I see you're making use of that green and yellow fabric a lot.
Yeah,
Did you buy a bolt of that?
I
I like it.
was gonna put it on the back of this one, but Dwayne said it was too busy, and he was probably right. I have an issue right here on the thing where I'm gonna have to go back and fix it. Don't let me forget.
I don't know if it's a rainy night in Georgia, but it is a rainy night here.
Yeah, it's pouring.
Oh, is it? Here too.
Well, it was earlier. I don't know if it still is. I can't hear it past the knocking of
Oh dear.
my binding.
Isn't it just awesome when you finish a project? It just feels so good to take it off the machine and be done.
I feel like when I take it off the long arm, like I feel like it's done, but it's not. And maybe that's
Yeah,
why I hate the binding so much.
yeah. Our cousin Annette doesn't like to keep quilts long though. She'll, as soon as she's finished with them, she'll fold them up and put them by the door and expect people to pick them up quickly.
Oh yeah, my people pick up their quilts as soon as I call them. It's done. They're like, okay, on my way. I'll usually give them a day or two heads up when I'm gonna load it, and they pick it up as soon as they can. Almost done. Okay, so did we ask what other people think about whether I should put hanging tabs on it or not? Any thoughts on that? If I'm selling it, I usually give the buyer um, hanging tabs, like that clip to the top of the wall hanging. Should I be putting tabs or a hanging sleeve on the back of wall hangings that I sell? I prefer tabs, but I don't put currently I do not put tabs or sleeves, Judy. Hey, T-shirt quilt Tuesday's coming up.
Next week?
2 weeks.
Oh, time flies.
I know. What are we gonna do for T-shirt quilt Tuesday this month?
Oh, I think we should look at different designs. Like I'm thinking about doing one that the pattern, like the t-shirt would be not up and down, just at an angle. Each block will be at an angle.
I'm not sure I can picture it.
Like that. And then the other one might be like that.
Oh,
You,
yeah, 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 yeah. Wonky.
oh, okay, yeah, that's a good word.
So, Sheila, T-shirt quilt Tuesday is the second Tuesday of every month. We do a live and talk just about T-shirt quilting. So Zaza put tabs in the binding.
For wall hangings.
Yeah.
Oh, Zaza, do you do it on all sizes? That's interesting because I guess people are displaying them now. You know, growing up, we would, my mom made quilts and they were mostly for beds to keep warm during the winter.
It feels extra stiff up in here. I don't know what's happening.
And I always ask people when they come in what they want, you know, what are they going to use it for? Are they going to use it on a bed or are they going to just display it? And, you know, a lot of people don't know at that point, even at that point when they are bringing it to me and asking me to do it, they're not sure what they're going to use it for. Not on big
Yeah.
quilts. No tabs on big quilts. Who was it? I think it was you, Amber, that told me about a lady who had been, or maybe you saw it um, on YouTube. A lady that decorated her whole house, and she had a staircase with quilts on it, and she had them hanging down off the balcony. And was that you?
Was it somebody I knew?
I don't know. You might have seen it on YouTube, or I thought it might be somebody you knew.
Yeah, well, when I'm thinking of maybe Melissa, her mother-in-law, who
Yes.
lives in Colorado, is a quilter and makes amazing quilts, and she has them all over her house
Yeah.
hanging. She has like, do you remember A River Runs Through It with Brad Pitt? The house, like the log cabin in the middle of the what do you call, like, the base of the Rockies, not quite in the Rockies, but just before you get to them. I mean, like, that's her house, and, just absolutely beautiful.
That would be
Alright, so
that would be
Her
beautiful.
best friend's husband asked her to make a t-shirt quilt. Friend didn't want it because he wanted all his shirts and he would have been huge. He didn't wanna learn? Hmm.
Yeah, that would be so beautiful.
Look, I told my husband that he could learn how to help me sew. We could work together. It could be a family business. It already is, but we could use another set of hands.
Yes, definitely.
There's all sorts of things he could do. He's not
And
having it.
no,
No.
I would like to have someone in my shop helping me cut t-shirts and stuff like that. I know when I told you that I was going to get somebody to help me, I didn't really mean on your projects. I was just saying that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that on your projects, but my projects are easy.
Well, I felt bad because
No, I know, but I misspoke. I misspoke on that. I wouldn't do that for yours. There would be no need. But for me, just cutting out the t-shirts, I could use help with that. Simple things. Your
yeah,
stuff's too complicated. We couldn't do that.
so complicated.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so complicated?
Oh, that would be great, Sheila. She's going to let people know about our T-shirt
Yeah.
Tuesday.
So where did I see? Who said if you show quilts? Oh, Zaza. Yes. So that is the reason why I did not have a quilt in one of the shows this year because I I'm running late as usual and didn't put a sleeve on, and so I couldn't put it in the show.
I
But this
love
is the first time these people have ever had a show, and so I don't have sleeves or tabs on any of the quilts, and I'm bringing the hanging things with me.
the clips.
The clips, yes.
Listen, this is funny. Zaza said her husband is too slapdash. Unless he's at work, then he's perfect. I love slapdash. That sounds English.
Very.
Slapdash.
My
I'm right.
husband just doesn't want. Look, it's done.
Wow. It is lovely.
Okay, I am gonna put tabs on it with this leftover. Actually, it might not be wide enough. Might have to cut some more. I have plenty.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Now I'm gonna change the thread and do the other two.
I'm really enjoying my new sewing machine because it's the same machine as on the frame. And so I can use the bobbins interchangeably.
Oh yeah.
It's a big deal. Or I can do wind the bobbin on the one. I don't have to use the one that's on the frame to wind the bobbin because that's harder.
I used to buy all of my piecing thread from Joanne. Their Coats and Clark, the cheap stuff, and I loved it. It was perfect. But now I'd have to order it online. So I might be like looking for a new place to get big chunks of relatively inexpensive threads. I'm open to suggestions.
So I have a brother PS or PQ. It's a brother, but it's a workhorse and it's very fast. It's very solid and I just love it. And it's inexpensive. It's not an expensive machine. The frame, my quilting frame that I bought secondhand from a lady here in town, that's what she had on the frame. And it just so happened that a lady that rented a space from us had one just like it. And she doesn't sew with us anymore, so she sold it to me recently. A
She
PQ.
doesn't sew with a connecting thread.
I buy thread from Superior Threads. I
Do
love
you?
them. Yeah, they
You
have
buy it
different
online?
colors. I do. It takes a few days. It's not like Amazon, but it'll. I just have to plan ahead. Like I had to wait to start that polyester quilt. I had to wait for the thread a few days. Paulette recommended Omni thread, and that's what I use,
I
and it
use
works.
Glide on the long arm, but on my machine here, I don't necessarily feel like I need more expensive thread. Like this thread works. Wawa's sewing is well, I got lost in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at those and see. There's nothing I need right now because I bought a lot. Like I have a lot in a bunch of different colors. Um, but what I'm gonna be running out of like the gray and the neutral. Like I'm gonna have
Oh,
enough purple and blue and
I thought you were using the thread the company you bought it from recommended.
on the long arm. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Glide.
Oh, you're talking about your domestic machine.
Yeah. I definitely use Glide on the long arm, and I don't have any issues with it, so I'm not gonna change it. Not yet. Wait till I get a little bit more comfortable. Wawak, Wawak. I'm gonna check that out, Judy. Yeah, Jennifer, you left me alone. Peace. Thank you.
I did.
I really think this binding is gonna be so cute on this.
I do too. We just happen to have that in a box. I keep leftover binding. I usually cut out too much.
Oh, that's gonna be so cute.
It is.
All right, let me find my 2.5. Where's my ruler? Since I don't have enough to. Actually, I don't need to have ruler. I have this. You cut it 2.5, right?
Uh huh. Always.
Oh, Judy, I wanted a Juki, but nobody around here sells them, and I was afraid to get one and not have anybody to fix it. That was my main concern about buying the Juki.
A&A doesn't carry it.
No, or they didn't at the time. It's been a couple of years. I really need to bring this one in to get serviced. Yeah, I really like the Glide. Is the ISO cord shiny like the Glide is too? Sometimes I don't want it to be all shiny like that, but a lot of times I like it because it disappears well, and then when you want it to show up, it does.
The thread that I bought matches the backing so perfectly you can't see the quilting. I like that.
So look at the back of this one. You can see the bird. It looks cool.
Yes, that is good.
There you go. And then that's a crawfish trap. Oh, I think this is the one I made on that Saturday. On the Saturday that I did. Yeah, this is way too long now that I'm looking at it like this. Oh well.
It looks good. The work's good.
Yeah, I'm not I think it turned out nice.
I cannot find that pattern I bought for you in Texas. I keep thinking about it every now and then. Where is it?
I don't know. Sheila, you holding out on us
10 spools for $28.
of that natural color? Ooh.
I use gray a lot.
Well, I would use that natural if I had 10 spools for $27.
I'm writing it down.
Really, the only time I think that I try to match that it makes a difference is with a dark color. You need a kind of a dark thread because sometimes it'll show through, or a really light fabric. You don't want dark thread showing through. Other than that, I don't find like it makes a big, like all the neutral colors are fine. Look, I'm getting all twisted right here. I'm trying to talk and do something at the same time.
Yeah, light gray is good for piecing.
I think that's what Aunt Nita always used, huh?
I was about to say that. Yeah, I learned that from her.
Oh, I know y'all can't see me, but I'm doing another perfectly pieced corner right here. I top stitch a lot.
Having black, white, and light gray just simplifies things. That's that's a good thing.
I end up top stitching a lot when I do stuff like this. Like of course, because I don't do traditional pieced quilts hardly at all anymore. Rarely. I'm working on that purple quilt, but like I had to go and stitch each one of these down.
Did you have to change thread? Did you have to
I just,
change the color?
yeah, I use the black
Okay.
on it. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a big old chunk right there. I forgot to cut it. That's why I was like, why is it so big?
Oh, like I did
All
the other
right.
day.
Yeah. I think this is the one you did it on. Um, all right, party people. It's been an hour and a half.
Oh, how time flies.
I know.
Always.
I have to finish the backing on two more quilts and add tabs to at least some of them. Um,
So will you be up late doing that?
Probably. It's 8:30 p.m. here. I anticipate probably 11 o'clock.
Oh, not too bad.
No,
I'll be asleep by then.
I could get up and do it in the morning too. I I've been slow at work. I have somebody to see tomorrow, but I just have to bring the quilts by 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So
Is your patient in Abbeville? That would be
very close
nice.
to Abbeville.
Oh, that's good.
Very close.
You
Yeah,
got
it's in
lucky.
Vermilion Parish.
You got
Yes,
lucky.
I did. Well, I was supposed to see the person today, but they had a bunch of visits, and so I said, "Well, I'll just go tomorrow." So yeah.
I'm
All
getting a
right, and
haircut
with
tomorrow.
that, huh?
I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
Ooh,
All good. Yeah, yeah.
it's about
All
time
good.
for me to cut mine. with my
We
Irish hair. I learned that recently because it's straight on the top and curly on the bottom. They call it Irish hair.
we are so lucky we have people that sit in and listen to us and all our
I
mess
know.
and hang out with us. How awesome is that?
Yes. I love it. I love it.
I do
Well,
too.
thank you all for joining us. Much, much appreciated.
It is.
And yes, we will see you guys next Wednesday, unless I decide to do something on. So last Saturday, I said I was going to do a live on Saturday, but I was on the long arm, so I couldn't. But anyway, so yeah, next week, maybe this Saturday, I'll be at my station here, and I'll do another live. But yes, so
Good night.
everybody have a fabulous evening and the rest of your week.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And have a fabulous night.
Bonsoir.
Bye. Bonsoir.